In the last section, we tried to answer the question, what is Docker? But we didn't really get a great explanation. We said, okay, it's a reference to a bunch of products. We then started to talk about something called an image and something called a container. At this point, we need to install some more software onto our machine so that you and I can work directly with images and containers so that we can get a better idea of how they work. So here's what you and I are going to do. We're going to be installing a piece of software called Docker for Windows or Docker for Mac, depending upon your operating system. Inside of this program are two very important tools that we're going to be making use of throughout this course. The first tool that's inside this package is something called the Docker Client. The Docker Client, also known as the Docker CLI, is a program that you and I are going to interact with quite a bit from our terminal. We're going to enter in commands to our terminal, issue them to Docker Client. It's going to take our commands and figure out what to do with them. Now, the Docker Client itself doesn't actually do anything with containers or images. Instead, the Docker Client is really just a tool or a portal of sorts to help us interact with another piece of software that is included in this Docker for Windows or Mac package called the Docker Server. This is also frequently called the Docker daemon. This program right here is the actual tool or the actual piece of software that is responsible for creating containers, images, maintaining containers, uploading images, and doing just about everything you can possibly imagine around the world of Docker. So it's the Docker client that you and I issue commands to. It's a thing that we interact with, and behind the scenes, this client is interacting with the Docker server. You and I are never going to really reach directly out to this Docker server. It's something that's just kind of running behind the scenes. So again, we're going to take a quick break right now. We're going to come back to the next section and we're going to start installing this package so that we can get a better sense of how to work with images and containers. So quick break and I'll see you in just a minute.